to Absolute Zero Gaming. I am the Mork, and I'm going to be running a series on a standalone single player game of Project Zomboid. It's a hardcore zombie survival game, if you haven't heard of it. Really well done. Probably one of my favourite games at the moment. So I'm going to be doing a day by day recording just to see how long I can survive for, because the aim of the game isn't to try and win, but to see how long you can live for. As you just read, this is how we died. Alright, so I've made my character. I've set them with some traits, and from then I'll be put into a random starting area, and I've got to try and survive the zombie apocalypse. At this time there's only zombies in the game, no NPCs. Alright, so I'm going to pin my inventories open for now while I investigate this house. It's actually not a bad starting location. Seems to be a very simple house. I might be able to use this as a base location straight away to try and build up my supplies before I go out too far and explore. Generally, I like to try and get out of the populated areas as soon as I can, as the zombie population just continues to grow, and once they start moving in large herds, well, things can get quite interesting very quickly. Alright, so I'll bring up my inventories, and we'll have a look around to see what I can find in this house. Okay, here we've got some bookshelves, and yeah, they're fairly well stocked with the books. They can keep you from becoming bored, and boredom often leads to depression. Okay, I'm going to take these sheets because I can use them to hang up in the windows to block out vision, and I'm going to rip these pants up and make myself some bandages. Very basic crafting. You'll see through the game as I progress there is a lot of a duffel bag. That's always good. You'll see that there is a lot of different kind of crafting that you can do, from the basics of making simple bandages all the way up to building your own houses. Alright, I'm just going to equip this. I might put it on my back. Okay, so that gives me another inventory slot. This is basically what I've got in my pockets and under my arms or wherever else I'm carrying them. Obviously this is the stuff that I'll have in the bag. So I've got 2 sheets there, that's good. I'll put one up here and we'll close those. It's always a good idea, because if you're spotted from the outside, the zombies, they will come in, and yeah, once they start besieging a house, that's it, you've got to find a new one. Okay, some more sheets, always good. Now I'll leave the towel there. The towel is quite useful if you're caught in the rain and you're getting cold and soaked. You can come inside, dry yourself off. It stops you getting hypothermia. Some of the most dangerous things in the game are not the zombies, but the effects of dehydration, starvation, catching a cold. These kind of things can actually kill you. Okay. Yeah, we've got some nice food here, but what I'm lacking at the moment is a good way of defending myself. I'll just take this bag. You can use these bags to carry a few things, but in the end they become very handy for making rain collecting barrels, because eventually the water's going to run out from the taps. The electricity will eventually turn off too, so finding a way of cooking without power can be important as well. I think I'll use the butter knife as my weapon to start with. Might not sound very impressive, but where did I see that butter knife? Oh. Aha! There we go, I'll equip that. Now, not the most elegant weapon, but it is effective. I mean, stabbing a zombie straight into the brain. It's quick, quiet, and effective. The knife won't last very long though, so that's the downfall. Alright, I'm going to have to go outside and see if I can find some better stuff in one of the other houses. Okay, so I'll just make sure there's nothing around. It's always a good idea to walk around prepared for combat. Not only does it stop you getting jumped, but it also helps you increase your ability to sneak. Okay. There we go, this looks like a good... Oh, crap. Okay, that set off an alarm, so I'm going to quickly see what I can find in here. And then I'm going to get the hell out, because the zombies are going to be coming. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'll run. I think I can... Oh, of course. I'm not going to be hiding in that house. This one. No. If it's just the one zombie though, I might be able to take him out and hide in this house. Okay. 2 zombies. I can take them, they're occupied with the window. This one's seen me. Alright. Too bad. I see. It's been a little while since I've played. About 2 or 3 patches, and they've definitely added some new stuff. Being able to grab the zombie body and move it, as well as, from what I heard, you can burn them now as well. It's just a good idea not to have them lying around in your house if you end up having to kill a few in there. Okay, I took the pencil because writing diaries can be quite good. Another way to fight off boredom and depression. Cookbook for beginners, excellent. Always good to take as much literature and paper as you can. I know people mostly go for food at the start, but I find that if you get the golf club, that'll be a better weapon. The golf club has a longer reach. Doesn't do as much damage, and I won't be able to one hit the zombies, but it's definitely worth exchanging it so that you can fight them off at a further distance. Okay, I'm taking a big cooking pot there. You can store water in those, but also you use it to make one of the best foods in the game, which is soup. And a bottle of whiskey. It's always a good idea to have. I'll chuck those in the containers so they're not weighing me down. Obviously, the can opener, also another important item to have. You definitely don't want to be finding tins of food and not being able to open them. You can use other items to open them. Oh, that's some nice food. Okay. Open that up. And loot all. Some good food. I try and eat the cold food as soon as possible, because once the electricity runs out, the cold food will go off. Chips. Kitchen knife. Might actually... might be worth using the kitchen knife over the golf club for now. Yeah. Even though, as I was saying, the golf club's good to fight them off at a distance, I really like the one shot that knives will bring. Okay, I'll get a backup can opener there. Bowls for filling up water, and also for making bowls of soup, obviously. I don't think there's too much more in this house. Now, I wonder if that horde has moved away. I think we've got a bathroom here. The bathroom would be good. Oh, shoot! Oh. Scared me. Okay. It's a good idea to have a look to make sure that I didn't get scratched. No. One scratch is all it can take to end your survival. Not as likely to infect you as much as a bite will. I think a bite has around about a 90% chance of turning you into a zombie, whereas a scratch is only a 15% chance. But it's still enough. Will I check one more house before going back? Yes, I think I will. Sometimes you find these bugged windows where you end up inside the shelving, but that's okay. We'll just go to another window. Bookshelf. Yes. I shall take these items. These windows have curtains on them, which I will remove. Unless it's been changed. Yeah, when you take a curtain off a window, it just turns into a sheet. That's okay. That's all it needs to be. What else have we got here? Nothing. Seeds. Yeah. For long-term survival, you want to collect as many seeds as you can. Ooh, nice. My dude's feeling a bit hungry, so I'll eat an apple. You can see over in the corner there, these, what they call noodles. It tells you how your character's feeling. Being well fed is always good. It helps you heal faster. It helps you carry more. generally helps your mood as well. Mood can drop pretty quickly when you're hungry. So far I haven't found a use for a yo-yo, but we might down the track figure something out with it. I reckon it would be a good thing for reducing boredom. I'll grab another bag. Oh, a spiffo. That's just the Project Zomboid creators logo or mascot, we'll call it. I'll grab that just for fun. And another sheet. Okay, I'm a bit overloaded now. That's alright. I'll head back. It's starting to get late anyway. I don't like being out at night time. It can be quite dangerous. Well, I mean, it's dangerous any time of the day. Ooh, I've been spotted. Okay. Yeah, I can take these two. Alright, and as you can see over here in my noodles, I am a bit tired from exertion. I'm getting drowsy, thirsty, and I've got a fairly heavy load. We'll just see what these guys had on them. Sometimes you can find good items on the dead. It's always a good idea. They don't need it anymore. I'm not one to be wasteful. Alright, so I'll keep sneaking. Yeah, they're definitely spotting me easier at the moment. Wait until I get my stealth up. Okay. Nothing interesting. Alright. Well, it's going to be harder to get home than what I thought it would be. Might have to camp out in one of these houses and do it in the morning. There's a lot of zombies around tonight. Here you go. Got something for you. Bullshit. Whew. Okay. Like I said, I like to keep well stocked on reading material. It really can be a lifesaver, because if you become overly depressed, you'll just sit around and let yourself starve to death. One of the very many pitfalls of the game. And that's why I find this game so enthralling, I guess is the word to use. It's interesting in its realism, and while it may not be, top-notch 3D graphics, I really don't play games for how they look. I play games for the gameplay, and the gameplay in this one is it's just intense. I'm getting very tired now. The more tired your character becomes, the less observant they become. They miss things like zombies sneaking up on them. And they also act slower. I'm not going to worry about looting these bodies at the moment. I can't remember which house is mine. I'm just going to take one of these houses. I'll find it when the sun comes up. Oh, damn. I'm really not in a good spot at the moment. Alright, I think I can get back to one of these other houses that I cleaned out before. just noticed my guy had the pain marker come up. That means I've been injured. It could almost be all over for me already. Alright. Let's have a look here. Block out these and then we'll check out what's going on. Must have just been a bruise or something. You can see that I'm gaining the XP here from the killing of the zombies, and not only do you need to gain the XP to get the skill points, but you also have to work at getting these skills up as well. And once they become full, then you can assign one of these skill points to it. Alright, so, well, we've come to the end of the first day here. Might grab a drink. Have something to eat. Ooh, cake. And a burger. And then I will go to sleep. And that will be the end of my first day and my first video. I hope you enjoyed so far. Things will become more interesting even as time goes on. Thank you for watching. This is Mork. See you later.